Today is April 5th, 2017. It's a Wednesday, and I am about to transplant these seeds that I had started on paper towels. I'm transplanting them all into these trays right here. These trays have all been, I washed them well with soap and water first, and then I soaked them in a 1 to 10 bleach solution for about a half an hour, and washed my hands and everything just now, and I had mixed up um, this seed starting mix. I had dampened the soil, pre-dampened the soil that went in these pods just now before I put it all in there. That's not dry, it's pre-moistened. And I'm about to transplant all these, and they all seem to have sprouted pretty well except for my spinach there. It looks like there's some of them has some mold on them, which I'm not too thrilled about, but most everything else seems to have sprouted very well. Got the kale over there, looking good. All these okra seeds. I'll probably put more than one seed per pod, according to however I wind up laying these out, and except for maybe these garden beans and whatnot. Um, but just to kind of see, there's some mesclun mix right there. It's a If you're not familiar with mesclun, it's like a variety of lettuce types that are all like planted together. And this is Swiss chard over here. These aren't looking too hot either, but there's some coming up regardless. So I am going to move these over into the soil here and update here in a second. Okay, so I've just finished transplanting everything from the paper towels where they had sprouted to these trays, and I will give a word of warning. One of the things that I found pretty difficult was that a lot of these, when they start to sprout, the roots sprout and go through the paper towel. So this actually took me a lot longer than I expected. But see, when you try to pull them up, chances are, I don't know if it'll focus or not, but chances are it might break the root, the tap root from the end, and a lot of that happened actually, especially on the mesclun mix. So all these sprouts right here, I really don't know how long they're gonna survive, if they will come back or not. But this is just what my progress has been so far. I didn't show this earlier, but I sprouted a bunch of Scotch bonnets as well, and some these all over here, these dead ones over here. These are from hatch green chilies that never sprouted, but I had a lot of Scotch bonnets that I had sprouted, and then I just moved them over to here. And a lot of these radishes, I like radishes. I like pickled radishes a lot, and I planted 3 rows of those, 3 rows of the Scotch bonnets because I love Scotch bonnets, and 2 rows of everything else. And over here, 2 rows of each one of these. One thing I did find was that my spinach over here, hardly anything sprouted for the spinach. So I'm not even going to do that. I'm going to actually use the right side of this tray to try to just plant some seeds in there straight and see what happens. And I will update later. For now, these things are going to get the covers put on and get put straight on the heating pad and watered. Alright, so I'm finally done setting up all this. If you're wondering what that light brown stuff is on top, it's cinnamon. Cinnamon has some antifungal properties, and this is my second round of starting seeds. In the first round, I had a lot of problems with damping off fungus, and I pretty much killed my first seed batch go around. So, anyways, this is it. I bought some lights from Home Depot the other day. These are grow lights, and I just have them set up right now just to kind of rigged up. Cut this one board in half and put some little hook screws just like that, and just real simple. The lights were kind of expensive. They're about $50 a piece, but I'm going to be using them for years, so I figured it was a worthwhile investment. These, I don't know why this thing keeps focusing in and out. These This is also on a heating pad. You can see down the side, this is a heating pad, and it's big enough for both trays to sit on. So I went up starting spinach, sugar snap peas, and bok choy. This is the last three on the back right back there. I know you can't see it and read it, but that's what's back there. And yeah, I'm really hoping that this takes off and that it goes pretty well, and that here in about a month I can have these all on the ground. I used this quart jar right here to fill each tray. So there's a quart worth of water in the bottom of each tray, and I had moistened, like I said before, I had pre-moistened all of the starter soil. So as far as I know, I've done everything I know how to do this the right way to prevent some more fungus and to encourage seed growth. The ones in the back, the ones that I'm starting from actual seeds, the last tray that I started it all from seeds, and I had a really bad, really poor germination rate, especially with the spinach. I think I only had like one or two come up, which I'm really hoping is not going to be the same problem. But as you saw earlier, the other things that I tried to start, all the spinach seeds that I tried to start on paper towel were pretty much dead. So I kind of wonder if I didn't just get a bad packet of seeds. But everything else, I'm still kind of worried that some of these things, when I pulled them out of the paper towels and it broke off the tap roots and stuff, that I'm really hoping that that's not going to be a problem. And I'm really hoping that transplanting them in general is not going to be a problem instead of just starting everything out straight from seeds. I don't think it will. A lot of people do this method where they sprout on the paper towels. So we will see, and I will keep you updated on how everything turns out. Thanks for watching. If you like this, please give it a thumbs up.